The Newton teachers' strike is over, and students were back in school as of Monday, February 5th. The Newton Teachers Association and the school committee reached an agreement on Friday night, ending the 15-day strike and 11 days of no school for Newton students. The Newton Teachers Association strike ended on Friday, February 2nd.
It took 16 months and 15 days of a strike that 98% of our members reluctantly voted for to force Mayor Fuller, Chris Spretsky, and their school committee to understand that Newton educators will not back down from doing what is right for our students, for our schools, and for public education. This evening, the Newton Teachers Association and the Newton School Committee's bargaining teams agreed to a contract.
The Newton teachers have been working without a contract since September of 2023 and in negotiations for a new one since October of 2022. There were several key aspects of the contract that the NTA focused. For one, they asked for a social worker in each preschool, elementary, and middle school. The agreement reached is for a joint working group to form to address the increase. But as of now, Superintendent Dr. Anna Nolan has committed to adding 5.7 social workers in the next year.
We have won a commitment to ensure that our students have increased access to mental health supports, including social workers.
Along with 15 days of FMLA leave to take care of loved ones, the agreement provides an increased parental leave policy.
A parental leave policy that removes discriminatory language and guarantees 40 days of paid leave and up to 60 days overall.
Unit C educators who are teachers' aides and behavioral specialists saw an increase in starting wages and hours.
We've raised their starting salary. We've eliminated 4 half steps on their salary schedule. We further ensured they'd be paid for the time they're already working.
And an increase in cost of living adjustments for all other educators.
These changes will allow Newton to attract and retain these vital professionals and allow them to continue to do the amazing work they do every single day supporting Newton's children.
The Newton School Committee and Mayor were also glad to have agreed to a contract.
It's finally over. This evening, the Newton School Committee and the Newton Teachers Association reached a tentative agreement on a new contract. This contract reflects our values, including respect for our educators. It reinforces and expands meaningful support for students, meaningfully increased compensation for all our employees, particularly our building and classroom aides, maintains Newton as a leader in benefits, and provides important flexibility for our leaders to strengthen and innovate our system.
This is a great night in the city of Newton. There will be school on Monday. And never did those words mean so much. We are absolutely thrilled to get our students and our teachers back in their classrooms. We are also thrilled to settle a new 4-year contract that honors the tremendous work of our educators, a contract that the city can afford, a contract that serves our students.
Superintendent Dr. Anna Nolan thanked the school committee and the staff for their long hours and thanked the NTA for their shared vision of educating Newton students.
But I most look forward to the healing that we will do as a school community, and I encourage families to continue open communication with our team and with the governance team, the school committee, to make sure that we can go forward together. And just a message to our staff. You are our colleagues. You are our educators. You are our dedicated team that makes school happen. That has not changed despite the situation we have experienced over the 2 weeks. We're here to support our students, and gladly we are both proud of the contract that now joins us in their support. So let's commit to unity and healing and ongoing dialogue, and specific plans are in play both on the school side and the city side to think about how we will recover from some of the divisions that have emerged through this dialogue that may have lasting tentacles into the future. So I look forward to that time and for this learning organization to model for the nation resilience, hope, healing, and growth.
The school committee agrees that it is now a time for healing.
This strike has been painful for NPS families and the entire city of Newton. It's been a long couple weeks, and probably one that no one will look back on fondly. It's going to take time for the city to heal, for our schools to heal, and we ask for patience and leadership from all the adults in our community to show our kids how you respond to challenges. The committee looks forward to the return of students, classrooms on Monday. For now, we will take a bit of a breath and then begin the work on ensuring that this never happens again.
With the students back in school, the 11 days they missed due to the strike must be made up. Students are to attend school for 180 days. The school committee decided last week that to make up those days, February vacation will no longer happen.
The school committee did receive guidance both from the community and from me on how to approach those days. We were in a pretty fluid environment. I put out the memo when we only had a few days into the strike. Now we have many days into the strike. The school committee will continue to discuss the full range of days that will be executed to make up the days. It does mean that February vacation will be impacted significantly because if we have any storm days, we must take those days.
As for the court fines, the NTA asked in its return to work agreement with the school committee that there is a limit to the amount the NTA must pay, $625,000 in fines with an additional $275,000 if the court will not redirect the fines to the Newton Public Schools, which is exactly what the SERB, school committee, and NTA are asking for. That motion is still pending in Middlesex Superior Court. Jen Adams, Newton News.